Now let's create the toggler button which we need in our navigation bar. So for this, what we can do is after this anchor tag, we're going to create a button. And for this button, we're going to add a lot of attributes. So here, what we can do is we can call this a class. I'm going to call this as Navbar toggler. And then I'm going to set the border to 0. I don't need any kind of border to that. And then here, I'm going to set the type to a button. Then we need to add in some bootstrap attributes, that is data bs toggle, and I want it to be collapsible toggle, so I'm going to call this as collapse. And then we're going to add data bs target, and for this I'm going to add a ID. I'm going to call this as navbar supported content. Okay, so save that. And after this, I'm going to call this as aria controls, and I'm going to set the same thing to this one. I'm just going to copy this and paste it over here. And then we're going to say aria expanded is false. And then you can say aria label. I'm going to call this as toggle navigation. Let's save that. Now inside this, we will add a breadcrumb button. So let's get back to our code, and here, and what we can do is we can search for a breadcrumb icon. So I'm going to get to icons, and here we'll look for hamburger. Okay, so just take out this one, and we're going to copy this. Let's get back to our code and paste it. Let's tap this a little bit to save that. Let's see how that looks. You can't see anything much here. So if I go to inspect element, and here you can see that we don't have that regular like large icon which we had. Instead, now we have a smaller one, and only if I click on this, it's going to be highlighted, or it's just going to show like this. That's because we gave the border as 0 for this one.